Hi guys, it's Ricky and this is Ricky Reveals. so, oh man. Oh, darn it. I bet I did that. Oops. I think I threw my Palo Santo away when I dumped my ashtray. Dang it. That's why you shouldn't smoke. It's the one thing, like, ever since I started when I was a teenager thinking I was cool, it's the one thing I've not been able to really let go of. Well, you fire signs, you're active like right now. Like, well, I know it's Aries season, but you guys are really on a roll right now. Someone has decided to give up doing things underhandedly. They've decided to stop using spell work because they realize that it's causing them to lose. Even if it has, like, I guess, worked on some level to the person that they wanted it to go to, it's done just as much, if not more, to them. So they're starting to realize it's not worth it. Jiminy, Massachusetts, EJ, Tampa Bay, Leo. Leo came out the last time, like when I put him back in. Libra, Puerto Rico, London, Oxshire, Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, if you are getting warning signs to stop doing something, that is now my confirmation. Every time I start a reading and I hear that damn train whistle, which I think someone's finally gotten it, but clearly somebody else has not. Capricorn and Sagittarius at the bottom. But I'm just hoping that someone can see the error of their ways before it's too late. Because with those kind of warning signs, that, I mean, you're like this close to being wiped out, smited. Oh, what do I want to use? Washington and Tennessee. Boston. I already said Massachusetts earlier, so somebody could definitely be tied to or live in Boston, Massachusetts. Daniel 1010. I want to say that speaks of domination or being dominant over someone. I didn't mean to make it sound like Mistress Teddy with her ball and chain and her whips and chains. South Carolina, Jarvis, Edward, Pisces, July, The Baby Is Not Yours, And Massachusetts. There is something going on in Massachusetts. Like, this reading is for someone who lives in Massachusetts or is heavily tied to Massachusetts. Whitney. Art. Ohio. Get a Bible and read it. Oh, which we're about to, because I'm going to read Daniel 10:10. March and hope. And we'll go with Cancer. And I will definitely take Leo. And I saw your light. I was afraid to change. I was comfortable in my darkness. And that one really, really strikes home. Because that's why I've had to cut ties with somebody. They just didn't want to. They want it, but they'd rather, they're comfortable where they're at. So they don't want to, like, make the hard choices that it takes sometimes to change. I wish they did. I mean, even for our relationship, but for themselves. So 10:10. And behold, a hand touched me, which set me upon my knees and upon the palms of my hands. Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's not really domination. Like, it's being humbled. It's being knocked down. Like, you know, you're doing something, or you're going astray, and it's like God says, no. Like, you need to turn around and go that way. And somebody is definitely, like, at least metaphorically and spiritually, they're being knocked down and saying, hey, you're making the wrong choices here. You need to turn around and go that way. And like I said in the beginning, I think someone's getting that, but I think there's someone else that's not. Like, and maybe it is like a twin flame or a divine destined couple. And why did I even pick these up for? I guess I'll use them because I picked them up. But maybe it is for a divine or destined partnership that these two people are meant to come together and do something, because one partner is recognizing it and they're willing, and the other one's like, yeah, I'd rather go get high. Let me go chase the dragon. Let me go get drunk. Let me go sleep around with everyone. Like, I'm just not ready to, like, give up the streets. Or, I mean, I don't know, but it's something. I know one person has surrendered and the other person has not. Chameleon. Conceal ambition with patience until it is time to make your move. The Bat. You have the power to transcend failure and move into a limitless future. One person's recognizing that. You know, you are not defined by your past circumstances or your past choices. You know, every day we get up is the first day of the rest of our lives. And we are not bound by anything that happened yesterday if we choose not to be. I mean, I definitely think it's, if you've made a commitment, I think it's definitely the right thing to do is to follow through with that commitment. But at the same time, you don't have to if you don't want to. And that is the glory and the hindrance of our free will. We can do whatever we want whenever we want to do it. And now granted, there's consequence, and you're going to have to pay for whatever you've done. But at the end of the day, you can choose to do whatever whenever you want, as long as you can handle the consequences that come later. The Parrot. Let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. So with the parrot and the chameleon and the bat being here, it's what it is. Somebody is used to wearing a mask, and they've gotten to where they can fit into any group. They know how to like change the color of their skin with whoever they're around, and they've gotten so good at it. I think they can't even look in the mirror anymore and recognize themselves. They don't know who they are, and maybe that's what they're trying to. Maybe that's why they're being metaphorically spanked, because how can you commit to something or commit to a path when you don't even know who you are? You've gotten so lost in trying to fit in wherever because you wanted to be a part of the group, or you wanted to be, you wanted to fit in somewhere where you were never meant to fit in. You were born to stand out. So like, fitting in was never going to happen regardless, and you tried so hard for so long that you lost yourself, and you don't even recognize your own face when you look in the mirror. Scarab beetle. What is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. So somebody definitely, I think, discarded, or they threw away the wrong thing. And not realizing how valuable that thing was to them, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whatever it was that they discarded or thought to be invaluable, they're finding out was probably the most valuable thing that they've ever had. But they can't get it back without actually making the change. Rhinoceros. Still the chatter within to see your true path in life. So, meditation, definitely. Scorpion. In a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. So, the frog. Adapt and survive by accepting the inevitable and seizing potential. So, mouse. Be persistent and incisive, and all obstacles will be overcome. And the panda. Enjoy the sanctuary of solitude to regain self-esteem and tranquility. So I think it's what this person's doing. They realize their mistake. They realize that they threw away something very valuable, and they want it back. And they are going into something is really calling me these into captivity, or their solitude, in order to get in touch with God and their true inner self, to find what it is they need to do and get it done, because they realize that they have made the wrong choice, and that they're going to keep making the wrong choices until they get their head right. Father God, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I'm just asking that you protect me, my family, my home, my business ventures, my finances, my heart. And I ask you to protect all the people who watch my videos for the proper reasons, that are trying to find you and a relationship with you, and just to seek out, their soul's mission, and how to, just become a better version of themselves. Please protect them from any harm anyone could be sending to them, because they are doing their best to seek out you and, a way to be better. Please, anyone who watches my videos for the wrong reasons, please do unto them as they have done unto others, or they're trying to do unto others, so that they might be able to see why they shouldn't be doing those things and maybe turn from those things and turn to you. In Yeshua's precious and holy name, I ask of her, amen. So we've got the Three of Swords. Yeah. Somebody's facing heartbreak because they refused to see what they had right in front of them. Quarreling, but union worth saving. Loss of trust and unhappy job. So the union's still worth saving, but this person has to go in and they have to go and find their true selves again before they can actually come into union with anyone. But whoever they're heartbroken over, the union is worth saving. You just gotta you gotta do the inner work, do the shadow work. Eight of Pentacles, dedicated to each other, mature love, getting a raise, respect, gains. So just keep working on yourself. Everything else will fall into place. As long as you are doing right and you are focused on what you want and you are working toward that, sooner or later it will fall into place. It's just, it falls into place in divine timing, not in yours. The Knight of Cups, loving messages, earning or spending on passions. So I think someone's about to get some loving messages from someone that they may have given up on. Or someone, it's going to shock the hell out of them that this person actually feels this way about them. Music is really significant. So are birds. So is the moon. And a masculine with long hair. King of Pentacles. Status, secure love, secure position, status. So maybe this Knight of Cups is going to tell the King of Pentacles how they feel about them. Or it's an earth sign and a water sign couple. Nine of Pentacles, Hermit, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely an earth sign. Small steps to improvement, starting to see gains, don't give up. Content with or without a partner, acquiring property, profit, retirement, needing time alone, more independence, and seek counsel from wise ones. So one of these people, they're fine. They they have a partner, they'd love it, but they're okay being single. They're self-sufficient. The other person, I think, is a little codependent, or actually a lot codependent, and they are trying to break free from that because they realize how valuable this person is, and so now they're trying to do the inner work on themselves so that they can be a vibrational match to this person, so that they can make things work. Because at one point they were vibrational matches, and I think someone or something got in the way and it tore them apart. And a drunk old bitch. a fucking drunk. I always say that in this deck, and it's because look at her. She looks drunk as shit. And well, maybe one person in this union was an alcoholic or drank quite a bit, and the other person didn't drink at all, or if they did, they would have like a glass of wine or a beer or something every now and then. So when this bitch came along, she either tempted the one that had the alcohol issue, or she's the reason that this union broke up, even if it wasn't sexually, like, even if it wasn't her trying to get the other person like sexually, that she just got in the middle of the union because she was jealous. She's a miserable old drunk, and she wanted misery loves company, but it could have been because she wanted to steal this person because she wanted the person, or it could have just simply been she wanted the other person in the union to be left out in the cold because she didn't like that person for whatever reason. Either way, she is now definitely getting her karma, and but so is the person that left the union because of her. Whatever that would maybe, whether it's because they had a sexual encounter with her, or if they just listened to her lies and it tore apart this union. Whatever it is, they're both paying their karma now. And the Queen of Wands is on top of everything. And I think she's creating a storm without even knowing it. She is their karma. And it's not like she's doing anything on purpose. It's just she's being her. And by her being unbothered, or by her continuously growing and bettering herself and doing what she loves instead of like just having to work a 9 to 5 or whatever, she does life on her own terms. And them seeing her be successful and unbothered, it's actually what is killing them more than anything. Yeah. This Queen of Wands is having the time of her life. Or she's about to be. She's still building up some stuff, but there's about to be a breakthrough for this Queen of Wands that is just going to, absolutely shatter this person that used to be with this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Cups. Somebody could be in a wheelchair. And they're full of regret, anxiety, and they're having nightmares because they undervalued the love of their life. And they listened to an old fucking drunk. She might not even be that old. She just drinks so much. She looks old. And they married the wrong person. They could have married that Queen of Cups. And now the Queen of Wands is living the life, or will be shortly, and this person is still trying to keep stuff secret, still trying to keep things from coming out. And I think they should know by now that the secrets are already out. And if they're not out, this person's intuition, they're on point. Like there's nothing really being hidden, except, this person thinks they're hiding it, or not, by not admitting it, it doesn't make it, that makes it where, I don't know what this person's thinking, honestly. They should damn well know that they're not hiding shit. That everything is about, and if it hasn't physically come out, it's going to, and maybe it's going to in a really public way that's going to not only embarrass the person that did it, it's going to completely sever any chance of reconciliation. And maybe that's why this person is trying to go into solitude now, and do the inner work so that balance can be restored, and they could possibly heal this connection. But their ego has to die, though. If they don't kill that ego, the relationship will be what dies, or the union will be what dies, because the ego is the reason why it was severed in the first place. Yeah. Because somebody wanted to win at all cost. They allowed the line to be drawn in the sand, and what was probably the happiest union they'd ever had. Their best friend was also their lover. It was probably the happiest they'd ever been, and they allowed it to be cut by someone who did. It was just a nasty old bitch, drunk and miserable, and she wanted company, so she threw a little 2 cents in her, did whatever she had to do to get this person not to listen to their intuition and to come to her. And now there's all kinds of drama because of these illusions are being seen through. Nobody's happy. But happy, even if they're not happy, someone's getting unstuck. They're going into a fertile period of their life. And someone else is having to defend themselves for what they've done. While the other one sails into a calm, rewarding chapter of their life. Probably the most rewarding chapter of their life. While the other one continues to be childish, and oh man, that just makes me want to cry. Grow up already. Life's too short. Somebody's fighting though, because this person saw through the illusions. The one that, like the Queen of Wands, because they saw through the illusions and cut somebody off. Somebody else is fighting. A couple, maybe 2 friends. Could be a Taurus, but release control. Maybe there's a Taurus that needs to release control, because I just pulled the Empress too. Talk less, feel more, Pisces. That will go along with that Queen of Cups. Maybe there's a Taurus and a Pisces that did some shit together and to hurt someone, and now they're the ones that are hurt. Cool your emotions, Aries. Ugh. Think it through, Gemini. Let your fears dissolve, Cancer. Step into your power, Aries. And be proud of yourself, Taurus. Goodness gracious. Unleash your kindest self, Capricorn. Push through any insecurity, Cancer. And take a reality check, Capricorn. And breathe through the tension, Scorpio. No matter how things have played out, how hurt you are, things happen for a reason. Things don't happen to us, they happen for us. So, in the grand scheme of things, everyone involved, this was a part of trying to elevate each and every one of your guys' souls to the next level. What will be, will be. And try to be kind and release the tension. Step into your power and love yourself and others. Love God first, then yourself, then yourself, others as yourself. You know what I mean? Like, just let go what needs to be let go of and keep moving on. What is for you is for you. No one could steal anything from you. Maybe there could be things delayed, but in essence, if it's delayed, it means you weren't ready for it. So that's why it was delayed, not because somebody else's like witchcraft like worked. It made it look like that, but it's really because you weren't ready for it. So it just got delayed because it is yours. It's just delayed so that when you do get it, you won't squander it or you won't be discontent or you'll appreciate it is what I'm trying to say. You won't like take it for granted. And with that, I'm going to close. I love you guys. If you love me as much as I love you, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.